Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you are all doing well on this beautiful day. Welcome to this Friday edition of We Write, giving you a little view of our dead ash trees in the back and also our pond. Hey hubby, we had some wood ducks in the pond this morning, which was really cool. Yeah, something different to look at. Hey Dana, welcome. How are you doing? So glad you guys are here. It's a little chilly, but the sun is out, and so I am out. Okay. So, funny story. We have a Mennonite grocery store near us, and the kids and I are gonna go after yay son, are gonna go after nap time. Well, my friend Jamie Amarine, if you're not following her blog is sacredgroundsstickyfloors.com, and she is hilarious. She's snarky, and she's had a couple viral posts, but anyway, she has these t-shirts that say I see naked people, and it's supposed to be like, you know, a joke for moms because you see a lot of naked people in your mom, your own kids, right? So I won a giveaway on her blog, and she sent me the shirt, and so I was gonna wear it today, and then I thought, you know what? I'm already pushing the envelope by wearing leggings with my tush covered to the Mennonite store. They have a sign on their door, at least in the summer, that says, "Thank you for dressing modestly." And one time I came in after running, and I was not so modest, and I felt bad because I don't want to. Anyway, so I decided not to wear the I See Naked People to the Mennonite store. I thought that might not be good. They might not let me buy the Amish popcorn if I have a shirt that says I See Naked People. So anyway, so hey Lauren, welcome. But all joking aside, welcome to this edition of We Write, where we offer support and encouragement for writers and speakers. And today is just a really good day. I was up very late again, excuse me for a minute, working on my peer revisions for, hey Wendy, welcome, glad you're here. I was working on my revisions for my memoir-ish book. Oh, thank you. It's just a mess, but thank you, Lauren. Hubby, people are saying they like my hair curly on Periscope. He likes it straight, but this is much, much easier to do. Especially when do you guys know I shower right before I get on Periscope, and I also use mouthwash as if you can smell my breath. It's just really funny. But anyway, so I'm clean and have good breath for you guys, in case you want to know. So anyway, so I got my peer revisions done finally on my memoir, and I sent it off. We're hiring an editor, Mary Carver. She works for Encourage and also for Everyman.com. So thrilled that she is going to be editing my manuscript. I say our manuscript because even though hubby didn't write it, he's lived it. Do you know what I mean? And he has been so patient as I come in at all wee hours of the morning to get this crazy thing done. But we are celebrating today because I got it done, and I want to encourage you guys. I mean, I'll get the edits back and then I'll have more work to do, but this stage is done. And I can't tell you how free I have felt. It is, they are the best, Lauren, for sure. And I like to write for sure. But this has just been a 2-year process with some big breaks in between. Thank you guys. But I want to encourage you. Are you working on a project that you know you need to get done? Kind of long story short, I was working on a Christian living book and, going to publishers, trying to get published. And then my friend said, I want you to go back to what God originally told you. And when she said it, I was like, Conviction's hard sometimes. But basically, I had started this memoir, and I felt like God wanted me to finish it. He told me about 3 times to finish it. And I kind of kept forgetting. I mean, I wasn't trying to be disobedient. So when this friend said, "What has God originally told you to do?" I'm like, okay, I got to finish this memoir. And so it feels great to be done. So has God asked you to do something? It might not be a book or a message you're preparing for. It could be something with motherhood. It could be something with your job. But is there something you just need to get done? Okay, so you need to do it, right? Now, here's some advice, unsolicited advice, I guess. Although you're tuning in, so maybe it's not unsolicited, is I was thinking, okay, hubby will kill me. But I was thinking about my next book because now I'm almost done with this one. And I was like, oh my goodness, like it's like starting over. And I was thinking, okay, I gotta gotta hold on here. And today I am not working on my book. I'm not writing. I'm trying to limit my social media because I just need to rest. When you have a crazy season, you need to recover from it, right? Especially if we have a baby coming. I need to try to get some rest, right? I'm going to say it out loud because hubby's listening too. I'm going to try to be going to bed by 11 and getting up by 7:11. So yes, for sure. So that's my new thing. Instead of like getting to bed at 1-ish some nights and all that kind of stuff. So I'm telling you guys, can ask me how that is going. But some advice is I was like burning the midnight oil and the morning oil, and you can't do both, okay? Pick one or the other. Your family needs you. And so when I write another book, I want to do things a little differently. I'm not going to panic so much about, racing through. I'm going to try to, this is ideas in my mind, try to keep some office hours. Like from this time to this time each week, I will write on the book. Or from this time to this time, I'll do social media because I find so much of my life, I kind of blend it all together and then it's just kind of a mess, And so I read this article once. I think maybe Michael Hyatt had posted this post and they had interviewed like Fortune 500, companies or business leaders. And they said they had a specific time, like they checked their email, like at 2:00 in the afternoon or whatever, instead of like all throughout the day. Because what happens, they were saying, is when you're continually checking like your email or your messages, if only one email came in, you are giving all your attention to that one email. Well, what if that one email was just like a coupon to the local fabric store? But if you just checked it a couple times a day, there might be 30 messages and you'd just delete that coupon probably to the fabric store, or maybe you'd keep it. But do you know what I'm saying? Like you give it a higher priority when you're constantly checking, and it's taking up brain space. And especially if you're a mom or you have an infant or you're pregnant, you know that the brain space is affected, right? And so I told my hubby today, I'm going to try to just be on like social media 3 different times today instead of all, whenever I feel like it. And it's hard, right? But then we can get things done. Because here's the thing. I got tired of seeing so happy for my friends. They're getting book deals and all this kind of stuff. But I wasn't getting my stuff done. I think a lot of it is wasting a lot of time. Yes, distracted parenting is not good. That's another thing that I know what I need to do. I just don't do it. Didn't Paul say something like that? But if I just get up and homeschool my kids and don't try to do 3 other things before it or during it or whatever, we get it done. And guess what? I feel like I have a lot of time afterwards to do what I want to do or what I need to get done. But when I'm trying to do all these different multitasking things, I just end up frustrated. I snap at the kids, etc. So, men compartmentalize things. Women, that's harder for us. So I want to, whenever I do this next project, I want to get better at that, because even though I got this one done, it wasn't such a pretty process, right? And so I hope that encourages you. For one, you do need to get done what God has asked you to do, because let me tell you, I feel so good today. And my family can tell. It's like, Mom's back, wife is back, because I'm relieved that it's done for now. So that's the first point, is get it done. The second point, though, is how are you going to get it done? Are you going to burn a lot of bridges with your family? Are you going to, block out and protect some time? What do you want to look like? Because sometimes we let our hang-ups be the boss of us, and it doesn't have to be that way. Yes, Dana was asking about the no sugar fast. I think this is day 5 and it's going well. Although last night I really just wanted something sweet. My daughter did make cream puffs with honey instead of sugar today and put a little honey on it. I did feel like that was a little bit cheating, but it was really good and it didn't have refined sugar. So we're just going with it, but it's going well. And what's the interesting thing, Dana, is, I'm a singer, I'm a worshiper, and, but I don't sing that much. I know it sounds weird. Sometimes I get on Periscope and sing, but I haven't been serving on the worship team just because something needed to go. But as I've kind of I don't know, stop eating sugar. I've started singing more. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of like, as I've made room for God, he's, filled it with something. And so that's been really cool. Like, I've just had a song on my mind, and I just kind of made me wonder, how many other things am I, distracted by, or am I not listening or tuning into because I'm living with all these open tabs? Does that make sense? So, if any of you are doing the 40-day sugar fast, thumbs up to you. Keep going. We're trying to crave Jesus, crush idols, but we can only do it by his strength. It's not too late to join us. Just go to 40-day sugar fast on Facebook. It's a closed group, but just ask for approval. And if you're a woman, we will approve you. This is just for the ladies, although guys could do it too. There's so much encouragement there. And I'm just really excited to do it before baby comes and just get recentered. It's like any day can be January 1st, right? Oh, yes. That's me, Rebecca. Too many tabs open. When my kids or my husband will shut my phone off, they're like, oh my goodness, there are 10 things. I'm swiping. There are 10 things open. Or again, the computer, like I'm doing this little book discussion group. Dana's a part of it too, on the book Triggers. And May 25th, Lauren, how about you? Remind me of yours too. So we're doing a study on this book, Triggers, by Wendy Speak and Amber Leah, about not being angry moms, basically. And so I got on the computer to write in that group last night. I totally forgot, and I did all these other things, like for half an hour, and then I got off, and I'm like, that wasn't even what I got on for, And so... So I do that on the computer too. There'll be like, 10 things open. I try not to do that as much because someone told me it uses like a lot of our data. So I got better at it. But anyway, I hope all this encourages you. Number one, if God has told you to do something, you need to do it and get it done. You will feel so much better. And number two, think about how you want to get it done. Oh, fun, Lauren. Yay. Think about how you want to get it done. Do you want people to be happy with you when you're done? Or do you want to barely make it across the finish line and all that kind of thing? And here's one more tip, one more free tip, Rebecca. You reminded me of that. My friend prayed this word over me or exhorted me. She said, Katie, you are willing. I love that about you. You're willing. And so I was kind of like, yeah, I'm a willing person, kind of getting a little prideful about it. And then, God told me in the shower today, he said, I want you to be, yes, you're willing, but I want you to be willing to listen to me. Not just willing to do what all these people are asking you to do. Willing to listen to me, because, listen, that word is our 2016 word. But he went a step further. Jesus always says that, step further. Just like he did with, the Pharisees in the Bible, they were talking about divorce, and he just took it a step further. Well, that's what he did for me. And he said, are you willing to say, I know you're willing to say yes to things. Are you willing to say no when I tell you to? Isn't that a good one? I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty convicted. He's like, are you willing to say no to things? Not just yes to things. Are you willing to say no to things? And, following his lead. Am I willing to say yes and no according to what God is telling me? And so, it's hard, but you know what? Like, I love singing on the worship team, but saying no to that has given me space that I needed. And just because we enjoy something and we're good at it, I'm preaching to myself here, and hubby's watching, so he'll hold me to it. But just because we're good at something doesn't mean we're the person. Yes, especially when it's right in your gift wheelhouse, for sure. But that doesn't mean it's the right season. It doesn't mean it's the right time. I think I shared with you guys before how I got invited to send a proposal to speak at this thing this fall. And it's like, it's just not the right time because baby is coming and I need to be prepared. And so let's be willing to do what he says, but let's also be willing to say no when he asks us to as well. Well, this was way longer than I thought, but it's nice to be out here in the sun with you guys hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And, I'll be back here Monday for the Monday message at 1:30 Eastern time. And I just appreciate each of you and go get it done. Talk to you later.